Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome to Software Inc. Alpha 11. We are back in a brand new save because there's been a huge change since the last time we played this. Not only has it been a long time since we played the last map or save that we were on, but they've also added a whole manufacturing system to the game so you can now make hardware. We can make our own consoles, like phones and all that kind of stuff. It includes conveyor belts and machines and logistics. There's so much to it. It's kind of crazy, honestly. So I thought, and also I don't believe a lot of that new stuff works in older saves, at least that's what I think it said. So we're gonna start over. We're gonna load in myself. There I am, that's me, looking good. And then I guess we're gonna pick out my skills and what we're gonna wanna be. So I probably will wanna be a leader, but in the beginning, probably wanna be a good designer more than anything. So, you know what, lead is probably not that important. No, let's forget about lead. We really wanna be a good programmer and designer, maybe artist, and then other stuff can kind of fall by the wayside. We'll be fine. Now, we have 7, 7, and 3 points to assign here. So beginning off, I don't actually know what we're gonna wanna make, but I think system is always good to have a lot of experience with. 2D, and then maybe audio. Because I'm not gonna bother with hardware right now, it's super expensive, especially from the start, so we're not gonna worry about that right at the beginning. And then likewise with programming, probably wanna do a similar thing, to be perfectly honest, like almost the exact same. And artists, we can just do that. So we're pretty evenly skilled. And then if we go here, make sure we go into the leader section, we also have 7 points here, which is kind of crazy, honestly. Like I feel like there's almost too many points we can assign, but it's pretty good. So I'm gonna go, I will give myself some lead skills. We're not very good at being a leader, to be fair. But we will be able to automatically hire and handle education and hold meetings and that stuff. Some of these other things are useful too, so I think I'll do multitasking, improve effectiveness with support and marketing, because we'll need to be doing... Actually, you know what? I'm going to give myself a double boost on that. Oh, you know what? It's probably better to go full multitasking, because then it improves our effectiveness on any task, and then we can educate myself later to get more socialization. Now, as for service, to start off with, honestly, support and marketing are going to be important for myself, but we're probably going to use a publisher to start off with instead of marketing myself, because that'll be too hard. So I'll give myself really good support skills there. Now, as for our starting funds, we can give myself money, but it's just a loan. So quite frankly, there's not much point. So we're going to go there. We're going to start in 1980. Difficulty, they did add impossible. I think impossible is what hard used to be, maybe? Or something. They changed some of these. I can't remember the exact patch notes, but we're going to go hard, maybe not impossible, but it's going to be a challenge. It's not going to be super easy. And I don't have any mods that I'm running at the moment. Company name, James Enterprises. Is that even how you spell enterprises? That doesn't look right. No, that's right. Okay, so we're gonna go pick map. Now, there is actually a new one, this Hardware Inc., which has been added, which is obviously gonna be more expensive than all the others. This is our cheapest. Quite frankly, I think I'm gonna skip the garage. We do normally start there, but there's not too much of a price difference, and this has a lot more expandability to it. So I'm gonna skip ahead, go straight there. We could build right away, but I don't think I wanna waste money on that right now. So, Apartment Inc., let's go. Welcome to Software Inc. If you don't know what it is, basically we're starting our own software company, potentially hardware company. We design and program, release and market and support all of our programs and applications that we're going to be making. So to start off with, it's just my own character. I don't have any employees. It's just going to be me. There is a lot of new furniture actually since the last time we played it, which is also pretty exciting to see a lot of new stuff. Here are the conveyor belts and all that, which is very exciting. There's actually a helipad now too. Automatically yeets up to 108 boxes. I don't know if I like that yeets is a part of the Software Inc. canon now, but there you go. Right, so we're going to start off with, I guess this desk gives us a boost to environment, so why don't we do this? I'll just set it up here, so anyone that walks into the office, I'll be looking straight at them. We also have a new ergonomic chair, and I think, is the executive chair new? I think some of the models have changed. There's also a yoga ball, which is actually a chair, which is actually kind of funny. But I think I'll go this, because ergonomics are good, comfort is great, environment is good. We only have $9,000, so you might think that's kind of crazy, me spending that much money on a chair, but it's worth it. And I'm going to get my computer, and as a little boost for productivity, I will get probably just this little inbox because it's sort of a little bit even across the board. And you know, I'm going to give myself a little cactus. How about that? So this is literally all I'm going to do because my character doesn't have any needs to start off with. And oh god, I forgot that the game does this weird glitchy line thing. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to adjust my hours. I'm going to work a little longer. Should we work 12 hours? It's just myself, so it should be fine. All right, so here I am. We're going to start off the way that I usually start off, and that is by doing contract work, because this will get us some easy money. at least hopefully. So we'll get those two going. We can get these done pretty quickly. You can see it progresses along here. Once we get to the end, that will complete the first iteration of design work. You can design something 4 times over. So every time you go back, the quality or the maximum quality that this can achieve will increase. So if we iterate twice, which is about half the amount we can do, it'll definitely be better quality than just once. And then this little blue line is the expected amount that this contract wants us to do. So once we get past that, we can promote that, and then we'll just fix a few bugs, and it's in beta. And then once we fix those bugs, we can just, well, we don't even have to really do it. We can just finish them now. And there you go. We completed with outstanding quality, and we've completed that with outstanding quality. Now that was all pretty quick. So in case you really have no idea what this is, basically we're taking, so another company has asked us to produce some stuff for their software. So for example, this one here, they want us to make an embedded system, which requires a programmer that can do any sort of system work, which my guy is. The expected quality is bad, which is fine. Up front, we get $2,500. We only need 1 programmer and 1 designer. We have 1 month to do it, and then we just accept it. And then he starts programming away, and we let it continue till we get to about 2 iterations. We're going to develop it into the, so it's now in the alpha stage, so he's actually programming it rather than just designing it. And then we promote it again to the beta stage, which is where we fix all the bugs that we left in it. And then once we've done that, which he's done because he's now sleeping, so that means he's got nothing to do. Finish that, outstanding quality. So there you go, we've already got $36,000 for our very first day here, and that's all we're gonna need. Forever. All right, so he's back in the office for day 2. Look at that. Look at those profits. Beautiful. So our current bills are, looks like $529. This one was a little bit more, so around $550. If we actually invest money into our bonds, these will pay interest. So if I deposit 30, all of my money, I've got like no money left, which is actually kind of dangerous because I have to pay my bills. But if I then take some more contract work, I'm gonna take 3 of these at once. We'll now have enough money. And that money that I've invested into bonds should pay investments, or should pay us back in investment. And then the idea is, if I can get that to cover my rent, that means I don't have to worry about trying to make money while I'm developing my own software at the same time, which means we can devote all of my time and energy to developing a piece of software that we're going to release myself. So we're going to fix all these bugs, spend today doing that. There you go, he's finished because he's sleeping, and we just finished those 3. Outstanding quality across the board. We're already a 2-star company as well. Look at that. Beautiful. Now the $26,000, and you know what? I'm going to chuck even more of that in. I'm going to chuck 22,000 in. We have 50,000 in my bond. So if we wait till tomorrow now, we look here down at interest, we've got 96. So not a lot of money gets returned from that. So that means we do need to put quite a lot into the bonds to break even, but I think it's worth it. So I'm going to accept these 3 today. Oh, this one's taking a little bit longer, which is interesting, which is a little bit of a risk. This is the problem when you accept multiple of these at the same time. I think it's worth, look, we've only done 1 iteration on that, which is not great, but we'll finish these first anyway, so that's no problem. Ooh, that one was inadequate quality. This one's outstanding though, so that's okay. So we're going to develop this one. We're going to have to wait till tomorrow. He actually stops working at 7 p.m., which leads me to believe that we didn't actually finish those other contracts fully, because he kind of just gets bored. I think he's working such long hours. So we're actually going to come in at 9 and leave at 8. So it doesn't seem we can do 12-hour work days. It seems like 11 is the limit. So we'll promote that. We'll make sure that we fix plenty of bugs in this one so we get better reputation as well. Outstanding quality. Beautiful. There you go. And I'm going to chuck even more money into bonds, 30,000. So I'm going to grab, oh, actually it's 4 p.m. I should, you know what, I'm going to wait till tomorrow, because if I grab them today, it says I have 1 month, which means, what that means is I have this month and tomorrow. Each day in the game is 1 month. That means I'll pretty much lose a whole month on those if I take them today instead of just waiting. All right, so today, if I take these guys, I'm going to take the top 3. Actually, I'm going to take 3 legit, no. I'm going to take embedded systems. I think they're easier. No, I'm going to take the top 3. I'm like flip-flopping on what I'm actually going to do here. We're going to take these 3. Yeah, the embedded system seems to take a little bit longer. Logistics seems a little bit better. Although, because my reputation's increased, these are actually getting a little bit more complicated to do now. So you can see they're actually taking a lot longer than they used to, which is actually kind of risky, because it means I've only got tomorrow to, I haven't even finished designing them yet. But I wonder if I can set my guy on crunch mode, because if you put them on crunch time forces all employees on a team to work a lot faster at the cost of satisfaction. But the thing is, your player character doesn't care about satisfaction. So, but it does say it will make him work slower after the time. But let's find out what happens. I just want to finish 2 iterations. Although this is rough. I'm gonna have to develop that. I've made a huge mistake. I'm not gonna finish these. I'm on crunch, but I'm nowhere near. Oh, my reputation's gonna take a big hit on this. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, three inadequate quality contracts. It actually didn't change my reputation that much, but I didn't get paid as much as I was quoted because I did a terrible job. My bad. I'm gonna deposit more into my bonds. So we're making 146 currently, which is pretty good. I just wanna get it to be a profit so I don't lose money on rent. That is my goal. So I'm actually just gonna do a few more of these. I'll just run through these because it's the same thing over and over again. So I'll just get these done. So I've been doing this for a little while now. We're nearly a 5-star reputation company, which is amazing. The problem with that is we're now getting contracts that are kind of crazy difficult, at least for one person. Like this is a 3-month contract that requires recommends 2 designers, 2 programmers, and 1 artist, which we might be able to do, but look at all these. It gets crazy up here. A $500,000 contract. I can't do that by myself, and I don't want to hire people, so I'm trying to scrounge all the little ones. But we're doing pretty well. Like, I'm up to $410 in interest now that we're getting. Currently working on these contracts here for art. The other benefit of this, which I didn't mention before, was that it actually does skill up my character more so. Like we can see here, I'm ready to be educated in design work, and that line is really glitchy. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like really flickering. It's really annoying. Yeah, so now and that as well, look at that. That's the problem with the scaled up UI, because I scale it up because otherwise it looks kind of small for you guys. So I've got it set to 150%, and if I turn it down, this is 100%, which I think is too small for a video. Maybe 140 is less glitchy. So far, so good. All right, anyway. So then I can educate him in design work, and we can level up to a level 3 of 2D programming, which we're not gonna do now because we've got active contracts. So that would be a big mistake if I did it right now. I'm also doing some game asset contracts, which means there's no bugs to fix, which means I can get it out quicker as well, which is great. So I'm always doing a little bit over what I need to now just to make sure we get the outstanding review of my contracts. So there you go, outstanding quality, 17,000, and then I'm just gonna deposit a bit more. Oh, actually, and I'm gonna send him on education right now because he's just finished contract. So I'm gonna click educate. We can educate him in 2D or audio, but I think I'll do 2D because, I just put all my money in bonds. Never mind, I need more money. I need $5,000. I shouldn't have put all my money in bonds. Damn it! 449. We're only $100 away from what we need. All right, I'll do a few more. All right, so we've just finished those contracts, and now I'm going to send him. Oh, I can educate in programming too. Sweet. Now I'm going to send him. Oh, this is great. On audio and 2D programming education. So that's actually going to take, I think, 2 months because we're in September now. Let's see. Now we're in December. Yeah. So we skip forward those months because we don't have any other employees. So there's no one else here, which is great. So we don't have to sit around waiting. I'm also going to call in IT and cleaning because my computer is going to be degraded down to 49% capacity and the floors are getting a little dirty. So those guys are going to come in. Here they are. Here's a cleaner. Here's IT. And she's just going to be like, boop, 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 done. Thanks. I think all she did was turn it off and turn it back on again. All right, so a couple more contracts and then we're nearly done. All right, we're now actually making a profit every month if I do nothing, which is great. So every month I'm getting $604 currently, and we're spending $500 on rent and maintenance or whatever, bills, which is great. And my reputation is nearly 6 stars, so I kind of just want to go until I get the 6-star reputation. Funny thing is we have literally 0 fans, but my reputation is great. So I'm just gonna do some contracts and just make sure they're really, really good. Like this one I'm doing 4 full iterations on. I'm gonna code it all the way and then we'll fix the bugs and it should be beautiful. Satisfactory, damn it. There's probably more bugs in it. Though we're still nearly at a 6-star reputation, which is great. 2 outstanding qualities. Oh, we're so close. How is that not a full 6 stars? 1 more, let's go. There we go. It was only satisfactory quality, but we now have a full reputation. We're now making money every month by doing nothing, so now we can just sit back and let the money roll in. Or, we could actually develop a piece of software, so why don't we do that? So now let's actually play Software Inc. Now that I've ensured that we're not gonna go bankrupt, let's actually start earning some real money instead of doing contracts constantly. Now, an operating system is obviously a little too big for us. Like, look how many people you need to do this. Typically, starting off with easier stuff like an antivirus can be really easy to start off with. Office software, like a lot of the stuff, if you don't pick any features, can be pretty easy. Audio tools actually quite a lot. Let's not do that. A 2D editor is quite a lot too. So I'm thinking we either do an antivirus, some office software, or yeah, that's it. Those 2 are super easy. Let's go antivirus. Let's give it an interface, maybe. That might be nice. It does recommend 2 people. I think, honestly, we start off like this with nothing in it. and just see what happens. It's going to cost $6. I haven't put anything in it. All right, maybe we should do something. How about file encryption? Goes to $15. Malware alerts? I guess the other thing we should probably look at is the expected interest. If the interest is too low, no one's going to buy it. So we want to get that as high as we can. And if we go to the advanced mode, we can actually adjust our expected interest too. So let's have a look at that. So we're going to go file quarantine, malware alerts. We're actually going to add features to this thing. File encryption, file scanner. And if we adjust this, we can get like 50% interest. Not a lot. What about password management? We can get up to 87% interest if we add password management, which I think is pretty good. It doesn't add too much. It does say it's going to take 2 years though, which is rough. We're kind of trying to get this out quick. Maybe we should get rid of, if we get rid of malware alerts, because we don't have much in the green anyway, that doesn't take it down much, and it goes down to about a year, which is fantastic. So I think we do that. We got file encryption, a file scanner, file quarantine, and password management. It's going to have a 75% expected interest. Actually, I might be able to tune that a little bit more, maybe. 77. That's kind of as good as I can get it. Oh, wait, maybe not. Hang on. 81. Still says I've wasted 1% interest. So that's the weird thing is it's like you have to use this to do it. Like, can't I just click here? I say I want it there. So I have to like eyeball this into the right zone to balance all three sides. There you go. 82% interest. Perfect. Right. So we got to choose a 2D editor to use. The one with the highest tech level is probably what we want because people will be more interested in something that's more current. This released in 1982, so this is actually more recent, Final Studio 2. It's gonna cost me $59, oh no, hang on. What's my license cost? $587 to use this, that's all right. And the operating systems I'm gonna wanna put it on, I'm just gonna order by active user base. So these two, though adding 2 can actually add more time to development. Yeah, see, it takes 2 years now. If I remove that one, it's about a year. So maybe we just support 1 to start off with to try and get this out really quick. And it's developed by me, the core team, which is only 1 person. It recommends 2 designers and 4 programmers, but we're going to give it a whack anyway. Now, as for the name, vaccine. Oh, e-vaccine. Yeah. So stupid. SCM. So this is the source control management, which means if we have a huge team of people, that's like if we put it on a server. We don't have that, so we don't need to worry about that. Oh, we could actually use a framework. That would actually make things quicker, but then that does mean we have to pay a royalty fee for using something, which is not ideal. Super show company. So this would make these things quicker. Like you can see, if we had a file quarantine, file scanner, the things that we've selected, some of that we would actually get a boost. I wonder if it's worth using. I don't think so. I think it's better just doing my own thing, saving some money. We are going to use a publisher though. So this is where it gets a little dicey because we have to make sure that we meet the publisher demands. They want it released in 1 year's time. You know what? I'm going to wait till tomorrow to start this because it will count today as a month. So if I do it now, yeah, there we go. That's better. All right. So I'm going to want them to do marketing and probably printing because printing is quite expensive and I can do the rest. So that should be okay. So I've got literally a year to do this. So I got to smash this out, which I think will be okay because that's a pretty good speed that we're going at for the design phase. So I'm now officially working on my own piece of software that we're going to be licensing. My computer could probably use some IT support and some cleaning. Oh, I just hired them. Whoops. Call cleaning, call IT support. I just need one-time access. All right, so in about a month, we've kind of done 1 iteration, which is actually pretty good. Nearly 1 iteration. We lost a little bit of money last month because we spent on maintenance, but that's okay. So I'm going to do 2 iterations on e-vaccine, and then we're going to go straight to development because like I said, we got to get this out by November 1983. So we really cannot lag behind on this. I don't know how long it's going to take me to code this thing, but we've done 2 iterations. Oh, you know what? I think we're going to be okay. Look at this. That's a good speed. He's getting the artwork done pretty quick. This building's really sad without anybody else in it. I feel like there should be other companies working here as well, you know. Oh, yeah, know what else I realized that I totally forgot about? We don't have any lights in this office, by the way. There's no lights. So we want a room to be 400 lux, so that's the maximum brightness. Well, it doesn't have to be that bright, but that is the maximum level, so we'll do that, 400 lux. And then the other thing I don't actually have, which I totally forgot about as well, is a fire, like sprinklers, because the buildings can catch on fire and kill everyone. And a fire alarm too, so that will evacuate me if there is a fire. Oh, and I also don't have a security camera, because burglars can come and steal my stuff, so I guess I'll do that. I mean, I don't have much stuff, but hopefully that'll help. At least he has lights in the room now, isn't that nice? Oh, I can be educated. I'll wait to educate myself until after this, because also I don't have enough money to do that anyway. But I don't want to waste any time skipping development time on this. We're already in February. So I really need E-vaccine to pop off. Actually, what I should look at, so this is November 1983. If we look at the event calendar, which has actually changed, it used to just be a list of upcoming software, but you can actually see when other things are going to be released. So here we can see there's 2 things. There's nothing releasing in any of these windows. My release is here in November. December, look at all of this coming out. So we have a 2D editor, a console operating system. We've got another 2D editor, so those are going to be competing directly. A simulation game, so office software, a sports game, RTS game, and another console operating system, which is going to be quite a competition. And then we actually have a couple things coming out here. We've got some office software and an antivirus here, Spyware Filter 10, coming out in May. But mine comes out in November, so it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. We can have a look at all the other companies that exist in the world currently. James Enterprises is here. My total worth is the least of any company. Wow, I'm far behind. The next one is 11 million. I have 500 bucks. How am I losing money now? What am I spending money on? Oh, that's a problem. I didn't realize the license fee for this program was every single month I was using it. I thought it was like a one-time license fee. Oh boy. Do I have any money? I can withdraw 280,000 for free, actually, so that's okay. Let's withdraw. I don't need to withdraw much. I don't want to waste money here. I'm going to withdraw 20,000 because that will get me by. I also don't want to withdraw too much because otherwise then this won't be enough to cover my rent. All right, we're just about halfway by the looks of it. We've got 46% of the code, 97% of the artwork is done, which is fantastic. So then he can just focus on all the code work. And we're in March, so it looks like we have plenty of time. My monthly profits are rough. I'm still making $622, which is good. So that does cover my rent at least. It just does not cover my licensing fees. Whoops. Oh, we've got 56 followers. So because the other company is marketing this for me, normally, well, not normally, if I didn't have a publisher, I could market the game, or not the game, the piece of software myself now, and then, you know, get the word out. And obviously that's what the publisher is doing for me. They're saying, hey, this is coming out in November 1983. It's going to be great. They're releasing press releases. They're probably doing some press builds as well, potentially. So, you know, it's all kind of exciting stuff. We're not far off now from completing my code, but it is we're cutting it fine. I wonder if I can crunch and go a little bit faster here, because we really need to push that up, because there's only got a few months left here and I haven't even got to the beta phase yet. We got to fix all the bugs as well, not just finish the code. I could promote it early before I finished it, but that means there will probably end up being more bugs anyway, so it's better to just, I think, try and complete the code, then go back and have a look at all the bugs that we have. At least that's my theory. Man, these last few percentages are taking forever. Although, you know what? Actually, having said that, no, we're nearly done. It looked like it wasn't moving, but I think it's nearly done. So we're in August now, which actually does give us enough time to do some beta. If we finish this today, please. The system is like 1 pixel away from completion. Come on. It says 100%, but he's still going, so it's not actually done. If he doesn't finish today, oh, there it is. As I say, I'll promote it anyway. All right, so we're in the beta phase. That is great. That is actually really good timing, because that means we have a few months to just bug fix, which is also a really important part of this. So my releases, I got nothing. I don't even know why I clicked on that. Event calendar. Here we are, e-vaccine. Can I like view more details about it? I want to see like how many copies we've got in storage, because I know the marketing company should be the one printing it for me, but I want to make sure that they are. Let's also call IT again, because my computer and the floor is getting dirty. IT and cleaning, there we go. It actually fixed a good amount of bugs here. So this is the last, well, actually this month and next month are the last month. So we got tomorrow as well. It says it releases, we have to release it November 1983, but it's only October now. So this month, November, we have to release it today before it goes home. And we fixed 100 bugs, which I think is actually really good. I mean, I don't know how many bugs are in here. You never really know, but I think that's really, really good. So it's getting near the end of the day here. Well, I guess the month, technically. 135 bugs. All right, let's finish this. There we go. It is released. I don't have to do anything. If we were publishing myself, it would pop up and ask me to market it, but I'm not the one marketing, so I don't have to worry about that, because I mean, I don't think I would be able to do that anyway. But now we can have a look in my releases. Here it is, e-vaccine. Quality good. It is not outstanding, but that's okay, because I'm not This is the first piece of software we made. It cost me 43,000. The profit, it lost a lot of money there, but that doesn't matter because even though it did go down a lot, that's actually on the cost of the publisher. As you can see, we made plenty of money. I made $268,000, so I don't have to worry about that. That ain't my problem. Thank you. Now I just fix all not the bugs, but we answer the queues for support. You can see I'm verifying that they are having issues, and then these are actually bugs. So there's 17, 18 bugs that I need to fix. I mean, you don't have to fix it. More often than not, they don't fix it that much, but you know, that's pretty good. So now he's just on the support grind. We got 4,000 active users. It's not great, but let's see what we get tomorrow here. 8,000, so we have doubled. We have earned another $268,000. I'm gonna guess it's costing the, oh no, you know what? They're actually making their money back. They are getting some of their money back there. So we have, let's see. I feel like there's not enough in stock, you know? I feel like if I had more in stock, we'd sell more. We've sold 9,500 units, but we had 952 refunds, so not too bad. But that is like 10% returned. Not ideal, but you know, whatever. It's pretty good though. I think it's a good first release and we're making a decent amount of money. Like, look at that, it's beautiful. We have 50 support tickets queued, which, you know what, thinking about it, it might have been a good idea to give this to the publisher to do, because now my guy's gonna be busy doing support tickets for a while and it's gonna take away from any more development that I wanna do. I'm actually gonna send him on education, which is probably risky because I'm gonna skip a month of support, but I'm gonna educate myself in audio design for the next month. So let's say we're gonna skip to like March, right? 216, oh boy. Oh boy. But sales look pretty good still. 222, 183, not too shabby. I'm not gonna put more into my bonds because I kind of want to use this money to hire employees and, you know, make more stuff. Also, I should probably get some maintenance workers in to come and fix all this stuff, and cleaning and everyone. There we go, get some maintenance, they can fix that for me. Cleaning, fix my floor, and then the IT will fix my computer. I think I need to hire someone to just support this thing because I'm not going to get this done. Like, look at this. Look how many tickets are queued. I can't do anything else now. It's expensive. It's so expensive to just hire someone to do support. Maybe we just kind of ignore it and hope for the best. And hope people don't hate me for not really supporting it very well. There's 250. Like, even if, I guess we can just keep working on this for a while. I mean, it's still selling pretty well. Maybe in the background, I work on antivirus. And we're gonna make a sequel to eVaccine. It's gonna be eVaccine 2. And now, because we have actually already made this, we get a bit of a speed boost by features we did last time. All right, so for operating system, I'm only gonna do, so actually eVaccine is on Frame OS, and this one has just come out and is actually newer. So if I ported it, we would actually probably get, I wonder if we get more sales or if it's even worth doing it. So I can port it and put it on the new operating system, which has 1 million active users, but no, it's not worth it. It's gonna take so long, it's kind of worth putting that time into a new program, which will be eVaccine 2, thank you very much. So 2D editor, the latest one is this guy here. Oh, 1970 tech level, that's terrible. This one's got a more recent tech level. Final Studio 2 is still better, so I'm gonna use that. Operating systems will be next 4, and then if I just go to where this X was last time, because that's our predecessor, that's 82% interest, pretty good. It's gonna take me about a year to do this. Do I wanna get a publisher again? Probably, and honestly, probably I'm not gonna do printing because I can do that myself and I can save like 10%. But then I'm gonna put that, oh wait, they don't do so, I can't get them to do support. Oh, what's the point then? I might as well just do it myself then. Although marketing will be really difficult. I don't know if I can get this done in a year, to be honest, if I'm also working on this. Maybe we'll see if this dies down a little bit. Ooh, we've missed 29, that's not good. Employees can't keep up. What do you mean employees? It's just me. All right, I think we need to hire someone else. Our first new employee. I'm just gonna duplicate this desk and I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go like this.